Hello and welcome to AAA. My name is Tillman Tellett. I'm a 45-year employee. Yes, I know it. You can't tell it by looking at me. I still look as spry and handsome as the day I walked into this company, directly out of high school. In my time here at ACG, I've worked in the call center. I have sold memberships. I've worked claims. These days, I work in underwriting. But my true role today is that of a storyteller. And I have a great story to tell you. It is the story of ACG. ACG is an affiliated company under the AAA brand. Some of the other AAA companies are the Canadian Automobile Association, the Automobile Club of Southern California, and the AAA of Northern California. Each AAA motor club can be comprised of multiple states, but operates independently as an enterprise. What we know today as AAA is really a federation of motor clubs, not just one company. Before there was an ACG, there was AAA. It begins in the early 1900s. Motorists faced a variety of obstacles. It was a time when automobiles were viewed with skepticism, and the penalties for stealing horses were more severe than the punishment for an auto theft. Rain often made the dirt roadways impassable, and dust from dry weather hampered drivers' vision. Because stop signs and traffic signals were non-existent, there was danger at every intersection. There you are, putt-putting down the road, trying to make it through a horse-dominated intersection. One report has it that at that time, there were 17 million horses in the United States, but only 23,000 cars. A horse-drawn world. Who was going to fight for your right to be on the road? Who would fight for your rights? Other car enthusiasts. About 50 different groups called motor clubs organized automobile enthusiasts around issues of driving automobiles. 9 of those motor clubs joined forces in 1902 to form the American Automobile Association. On that day, AAA was born. The goal of the first AAA organization was to protect the rights and interests of its members and other automobile users and promote better highway and traffic safety. You might ask yourself, what happened to those motor clubs? What did they do after they organized to improve things for motorists? Well, here's one example. The original Minnesota State Automobile Association was formed in 1907. In 1920, that organization helped to bring the Babcock Amendment to the legislature in Minnesota. As a result of that amendment passing, Minnesota became the first state in the nation to dedicate funds for highways. And that's not all. The Illinois Motor Club lobbied for and organized a campaign to promote better roads. Illinois Governor Edward Dunn led a 20-car caravan from Chicago to Sterling promoting Good Roads Day. Using the slogan, "Pull Illinois out of the mud," Dunn delivered 24 speeches along the route. The campaign resulted in passage of a $2 million bond issue to build safer roads. The Illinois Motor Club also established the first safety patrols. Now don't think I'm going to leave AAA Michigan out of this story. My name is Tillman, and I've got to tell it. In the early 1920s, the Automobile Club of Detroit was responsible for many innovations, including the first stop sign and the first systematic road marking plan in the United States. When viewed through the rearview mirror of history, current employees know that ACG's participation in corporate social responsibility is not just a corporate feel-good moment, but a continuation of community engagement deeply rooted in ACG's DNA. Community involvement at ACG is not limited to fixing roads and putting up stop signs. Be it a local neighborhood project, a youth mentoring program, or supporting other community events across the footprint, we take the opportunity to align our charitable giving and employee volunteer programs with our corporate values. In every region and brand, the AAA heritage of service is carried out at ACG. In fact, member dues from the Automobile Club of Detroit also went toward paving several heavily traveled roads. Now how appropriate is that? Long before Detroit earned the Motor City nickname, The Motor Club of Detroit was building roads. Congratulations, Motor City. My name is Tillman, and I've got to tell it. The Auto Club Group is simply one branch of a federation of approximately 45 affiliated motor clubs with more than 60 million members in the United States and Canada. How do we go from being a Michigan-based company to being the second largest AAA affiliated company? Very simply, planned expansion with a vision for future success. That vision now means that our footprint is made up of the states of Colorado, Florida, Georgia, Illinois, Indiana, Iowa, Michigan, Minnesota, Nebraska, North and South Carolina, North Dakota, Tennessee, and Wisconsin. Also, ACG territory includes Puerto Rico and the U.S. Virgin Islands, where we sell travel and membership products. Well, after 45 years, time for old Tillman to move on. It's good to see some new faces coming in to keep this enterprise going. One of you might be the next great leader of the claims organization. However it might be, I'm Tillman Tell It. I told it, and I'm out.